Kong, one of the most dynamic and unique cities on Earth. A place bursting with energy, culture and contrast, and consistently ranked among the world's top cities. Today we will start diving deep to discover what makes it so unforgettable. First, a quick note. Hong Kong is made up of two main areas, Kowloon and Hong Kong Island. They sit side by side, yet each has its own distinct personality. In this episode, we are exploring Kowloon, the vibrant, fast-paced heart of Hong Kong, uncovering its streets, its stories, and the food that brings it all together. So, welcome to a brand new series, Exploring Hong Kong and Beyond, where we will uncover not just the iconic highlights, but also the hidden corners most people miss. Make sure you subscribe, because this is just the beginning. First things first, I need breakfast. It's 11, so it's kind of brunch already, but I have just a place to go to. Let's go. I am staying at the Nathan Road. My hotel is here, and this street is already so amazing. I feel like everything that is gonna happen in Hong Kong is already here on a mini version. It's so alive. Just look at everything around me. I have buses flying, taxis flying, shops everywhere, the huge buildings around me. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to be here. I have arrived to a Teng, which is a traditional Hong Kong style restaurant, and it serves anything from breakfast to dinner. It's not like a tourist place, it is packed with people. So what I'm going to be getting is a French toast and a milk tea. I've read that this is a very classical breakfast dish to have, and it comes from the British influence on Hong Kong. So milk tea, obviously the British, they like their milk tea as well. And then the French toast is a really interesting one, because I've read that French toast has arrived here in Hong Kong, but it was like more of an upper scale food. And then what happens here in the Chaan Tengs is that these very, I guess, fancy dishes were transformed for the working class people, which had meant it had to be cheaper, it had to be more efficient, but maintain the same delicious flavors. So a traditional French toast is dipped into eggs and then fried both ways. It takes longer time, but this French toast is gonna look different. Let me order it and then we can explore it together. So I wanted to order the traditional toast, the thick one. Is that the thick cut butter toast, or is it the French toast?
French toast.
French toast. Is this the traditional thing to eat for breakfast? Yeah? Okay, I will get this, please. French toast. Okay, please, French toast. And then one milk tea. Do you traditionally drink it with sugar or black?
Sugar.
Sugar in Hong Kong. Okay, thank you. My milk tea has arrived. Wow, it does look so creamy. Hey, first try. Oh, wow. It is strong. It feels like perfectly creamy milk inside. It must be really fatty milk, or maybe creamed milk. My French toast has arrived. I honestly hope that this is the correct thing to order, because I wanted like the most classical dish to have in a Cha-Cha-Cheng for breakfast, and she recommended the French toast. Now this seems like it was a little bit dipped in eggs and fried around, so I don't think it's exactly the one I was thinking to get. The one I saw online was very, very thick, and it had butter on top, and it didn't look that fried. This one looks like a thin toast with butter, and there is a lot of butter. Well, good that I'm planning to do a lot of steps, because this is a lot of calories already. It feels like so moist. It has a slight sweet touch, but not too much, like perfect for me. I think if you mix that with the coffee, like the balance of both of these things is just amazing. The coffee, the tea, I mean, it's so strong that I'm calling it coffee. Let's head out. The tiles, I can't stop looking on them. Everywhere you have very different tiles, and somehow it matches in like its style. How much? 54. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye. I feel a little bit full now after that toast, but it's not gonna keep me full for too long. So I'm definitely looking forward to find later on a lunch spot. But for now, let's get on exploring. And first things first, there is a temple right here. I'm literally a corner away from that busy street that I've just walked on with all the buses and taxis flying around. And then right here is a little bit of a park area with that temple here. The combination of that busyness and then that Zen feeling just next to it. Perfect. It's exactly what you need when you live in such a busy place. And now I want to see what this temple is all about. It's called Tin Hau Temple, and it's supposed to be one of the oldest temples here in Hong Kong. It was built about 1800, it says here, to the goddess of seafarers. There is such an overwhelming amount of scents in here, of these scented candles, but the ones that I know are sticks like this one. This temple right here, look at that. All that above me are these circular shaped scented candles, and below them is a little like ashtray to catch that. So the smell in here is simply, I wish I could transfer it, like very, very florally, scented-y, and a lot of it. There's a lot of history displayed in the temple as well. On the wall there's a picture of how it used to look like, and there has been some renovation being done, but definitely it has been preserved in its authentic look, how it was built back in the day. And right here there are like cards with names and pictures of people. I'm not sure what that means, but please tell me in the comments so that I learn what that means. I've seen this before, where you would purchase something here on Earth and then send it to people that have passed away via either setting it on fire, or I guess here leaving it in front of the temple and praying for it. But everything I saw was quite small, very hand-sized. This right here, I mean, whoever is gonna get that house, wow, this is massive. Look, it's like almost my size. This district where I'm in right now is called Yumaitei, and back in the day it used to be closer to the shoreline, so it used to be very much a fishing village, and local fishermen would come here to pray for safety at sea. Nowadays the shoreline is a little bit further away, but the temple has still been preserved here. I've just left the temple and I'm walking around this little park that is in front of it. It is a really small one, but yet it has everything that a park usually has to represent the local culture. I always find walking through a park, you learn a lot about the place. You have the elderly people that are enjoying their time, you have the kids playing, you have people just reading books or having a lunch break. So you see very different types of people within the same place. Right here there is not much like elderly playing happening, as I'm kind of was thinking there might be, but there is one table with like a chessboard on it. So I think on a different time of the day there might be more stuff happening. Level of transportation options here in the city. I see bus station after bus station. Then we also have the metro, which I haven't even taken yet. And cars, of course. Taxis, the red taxis. Oh my lord, they look like a movie. I keep staring on them and it's so pretty. They are red and then they have the silver roof on top. Look at these buildings. All of them are pastel colored. You have the light green, then you have a light blue, a light orange, a bright orange, a lighter orange, a pink, and then a blue again. It is lunchtime. It is 1:40, and I see lots of these restaurants which have glass windows, so you can see all the food they have. It seems like there are like a lot of buffet-style restaurants, and some of them have even like ducks hanging down on their window. It really reminds me so much of Manhattan. I can't stop but compare it. It's just these really wide roads and there's so much traffic, so many people, yet everything flows super fast. Everyone has to get somewhere, everyone wants to get somewhere. There's this whole energy about this place that you want to be just a part of. I've also noticed that there are so many watch and jewelry shops around here, at least here in Nathan Street, and it seems like everyone has an expensive watch on them. Now, I think they are original, I hope they are, everything seems super legit. I'm not sure if there are any like sketchy products being sold around here, but everyone has a watch. Now, I have come to a district called Mong, which is here on Kowloon, and it is really a bustling neighborhood. I already feel it just having arrived here. Everything is packed with shopping, markets, and many shops. There is so much happening, lots and lots of food and lots of people. One part about Hong Kong that I've already discovered is that it's really just about walking around this area and finding nice places. Like, obviously there are places to visit, but it's just a place you want to get exploring, you want to get walking, and you will find so many interesting things on your way, because this is what Hong Kong is. I have arrived to a market that was on my itinerary for today, and it is the ladies market. And despite its name, it's not just a market for ladies, not at all. I see many men around. It is just a really huge and long market which sells everything from souvenirs to clothing to electronics. Everything that you want or don't want in your life, you will find it right here. And I've heard that it's a really good place for bargaining, so I'm gonna see what I can find. Wow, they have really cute umbrellas here. Look at that. You know, I am traveling, so I'm not going home. If I were to go home, I would definitely get lots of these types of souvenirs, especially for my family. My mom would be so happy with such an umbrella. It's very interesting.
See?
Okay.
So pretty.
Yes, pretty.
Yeah, this is shorter. Your picnic happen, yeah.
Is it UV protection?
Yeah.
How much is it?
79. You like him more or less if you open lucky.
Okay. How heavy is it?
Not heavy.
Not heavy. Yeah, it's really nice.
It waterproof.
Waterproof.
Yeah.
Yeah. And around the market, basically behind the stalls, are restaurants everywhere. You just don't see them because the market is so densely packed. But if you look on the sides, you can definitely find some really good local foods here. Lots of knockoffs here as well. I saw a lot of Hermes bags and watches. I'm not the person to judge whether it looks real or not, just because I'm not really into those types of bags. But that looks so cool. Look, they have like a Rolex watch design, but for the wall. That one I would get, because that's a really cool one. But the watches here, I mean, they look really good. I don't know if it's a really good knockoff. You need to be like an expert in watches to judge that. There's some art on the buildings as well. I haven't even noticed that. Look at that, so pretty. Seems like there are restaurants up there. One thing is really much appreciated are these fans. I see them all around Hong Kong. Everyone seems to have one. This market goes on for another bit, but I've covered the majority of it. So I think this is a good time to use that opportunity of being on a crossroads to find some food. And one thing that I haven't had yet is dim sum. You need to have dim sum when you're in Hong Kong, so we're gonna do that now. And I have a place in mind, I just need to find it. Oh my God, look at these mini buses. They look so cute. It's literally like a mini bus, because the city is so packed and so small that you need these mini buses to drive you around. Hello! Hello! So it's dim sum time, and I found this place by recommendation. So I came here. I honestly don't know what to order though, so I need to look on their menu. They have a paper menu with a pen, always my favorite because it's very clear. Swap my table because I was a bit cold there. Okay, let's get back to ordering. I've decided to go with the barbecue pork buns, or cha siu bao, 3 pieces for 24 Hong Kong dollars, because in my mind the dim sums are with pork in Hong Kong, so I want to try that first. I'll just go with the barbecue pork buns, I think. 1. My dim sums have arrived, and this is exactly what I wanted, so I'm happy I went with the right order. Look at how fluffy they look like. absolutely amazing, and they are steaming hot. Can you see that? And they have been freshly prepared for me. The waiting time has been like a good 5 to 7 minutes for those, so I know they are fresh and hot. And I got the bill already. So that is so efficient. It just speaks about how Hong Kong likes to be so efficient in anything. You need to get going, you need to get places. You have no time to call someone for the bill, wait for it to arrive, wait for the card machine. So they just hand it over to you directly. And those 3 buns cost me 24 Hong Kong dollars. Look at that, fluffy perfection. Here we go. Ooh, it broke apart already. Didn't even do anything. Wow, that is so delicious. Really, really flavorful. It feels sweet, has a bit of meat. It has a little bit something else, which I'm not sure what it is. I think it has some carrots. The pork bun is the right thing to do. You don't know what to order? Go for the pork. I wish I had like one more, but I think it's enough because I'm gonna eat a few more very famous snacks later on. Hopefully, if I find a place to have them. Keep watching to see what it is, because I want to try lots of things. Every time I travel to a new place, I want to try the local cuisine, the must-try dishes. I already had classical breakfast, classical lunch I would call it, and I'm gonna have classical snacks and then hopefully a classical dinner. I'm out. A really good bonus of that restaurant where I had lunch is that it is just on the way to my next sightseeing spot. Well, from the lady market over there, and then I'm gonna be heading straight further down the road, and hopefully I will arrive at something that is known as the Goldfish market. I'm not sure what to expect, lots of goldfish likely, but let's see. Also, I've just noticed that this construction around me is all done with bamboo sticks. That is so cool. Like, it looks like I shouldn't be walking through here, but at the same time, I'm sure they know what they're doing. If they're using this for construction, it looks pretty environmentally friendly to me, like to use bamboo sticks rather than metal, because this is a big city. There's a lot of construction, and if you need metal over metal everywhere, you're just gonna be using a lot of that. And bamboo sticks are, I guess, that's why they're used, but how is their stability? Real quick, traveling is full of surprises, but staying connected to the apps I use on a daily basis doesn't have to be one of them. I want to be sure that I can access them all the time wherever I am. That's why I like to keep this app ready on my phone all the time. It takes away the hassle completely. With AI built in, it already finds the fastest, most stable server for you. So there is no tapping around, no guessing, no scrolling, just one tap and it all works. And I can trust it. The app has gone through certifications like Google Security Reviews and App Esteem, so it has been fully vetted for safety. On top of that, your personal data is not being stored, so I can connect from anywhere in the world securely. And in order to connect to all the apps that I use and love, this is exactly what I'm looking for. It is the safety and security of my personal data, knowing that it is not being shared and that the app is a safe place. It's also super practical. I can grab a short plan when I only need it for a week, or I can get a longer subscription for something more ongoing. And I can also switch between my laptop and my phone effortlessly, because with one account it can work across multiple devices. That freedom makes it one of those apps I can rely on in different situations without overpaying or without committing to something I don't really need. And that's exactly why I would always suggest to keep this app on your phone and have it ready. And the positive reputation really speaks for itself. Strong reviews and high App Store rankings really show how much this app is used and loved by travelers and locals everywhere. And the best part is, you can try out this app for free with a 1-day premium subscription. All you have to do is scan the QR code that you're seeing on screen right now, or check out the link in my description box down below. But now, let's get back to the video. And now, as I'm walking to the Goldfish market, it's still a random thing for me to say, I found a cooked food center, so I want to check that out because it smells so fishy. And I think there's a wet market on the ground floor level. Yeah, definitely a wet market. There are all the fishies swimming in the aquariums, and the market itself, it's quite overseeable. I can already see the end over there. Right, but let's head up to the cooked food center, which I think is up there. And the escalator is a one-person an escalator. How cute is that? I have arrived to a fruits and veggies center. Where is the cooked food? Maybe it's one floor up. One of my most favorite things to do when I travel is to visit markets, to visit supermarkets, markets like this one, anything around that is just heaven for me. Let me head one floor more up. Maybe I'm gonna find the cooked food center there. I found the cooked food center on the top floor, but it's closed. I mean, all the stalls are closed, people are cleaning up. So I think it is more of a lunch thing to do, and it's late afternoon now, so I'm definitely too late for that. Oh my god, I found a shop with puppies in the window. It always breaks my heart because obviously it's cute to see them, but I always hope they find a home, because these types of shops are very common in Asia. I've seen them many, many times. It's not exclusive to Hong Kong, but it's always difficult, although so cute to see them, and I would like to cuddle with them. Oh my god, I just kept walking from over there where the pet stores are, and there is a shop with fish. Feels like an open aquarium right here. I'm outside on the road, and then I have an aquarium. I think I've reached the Goldfish market. There's literally a full-on wall around here with little pumped up plastic bags, and all of them have fish inside them for different price points. And I wonder, are aquariums really popular here? Like, does everyone have an aquarium, that there is a full-on goldfish market street where you can come and pick your fish in a little plastic bag and bring it home and add to your aquarium? I also found little insect stores, like little. Please don't jump out. I'm just hoping that all the boxes are closed. Oh my god, it's like insects that I've never seen so close. Little big worms, little smaller worms, cockroaches, all the pleasure of insects. This is a scorpion. I have never seen a scorpion. Wow, he looks dangerous. I better put it back because I don't want to drop it. I found a spider. Oh, I feel like I'm itching already all over my body seeing that. Oi, oi, oi. Please stay there, don't fall. And slowly I'm gonna remove myself from this shop. I think it's so convenient to have a whole street of animal supplies, animal food, new animals to buy, all of that. I just heard a bird. I don't see the bird. I've heard the bird again. It's a different day now, but I'm in the same area where all the markets are. And apart from the goldfish market, I really wanted to see the bird market, which is supposedly dying out at the moment. So it's decreasing in size. But I am here and there are a lot of birds to see. So let's go check them out, walk around here, see what birds we can find. This is Yuen Po Street Bird Garden. And contrary to popular belief, this isn't just a place to buy and sell birds. Of course, you will still find stalls offering birds, beautifully crafted cages and delicate accessories. But what really brings this place to life is something else entirely. Every day, locals arrive with their own songbirds, hanging their cages beneath the trees. What follows is something unexpected. Lots of bird songs that fill the air, turning the space into a calm escape from the city outside. It's part hobby, part tradition, and part community. A glimpse into a slower, more nostalgic side of Hong Kong. And just steps away from the fast pace of the city, this feels like a completely different world. Okay, before I go deaf, let's head out of this market and continue on, because these birds are loud. A really special thing here in Hong Kong is this covered bridge that is just not far from the flower market and the bird market. And over here, every Saturday, the Indonesian community meets up for mingling, eating together, meeting their friends. And that is because there are a lot of domestic workers from Indonesia in Hong Kong. Saturday is their weekend day, so they come here to relax, to stay with their friends. Sunday is the day of the Filipino community, where they equally come to this bridge. Everything is covered up, you know, you have cover from rain, sun, everything. And you can just mingle. They lay down, they relax, then they enjoy their time, because where they live, they usually live with a family, so they wouldn't have the space to host a group of friends. Hello!
Hi!
Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Oh wow! How long have you been living in Hong Kong?
20 years.
20 years?
Yours have
Wow! Do you visit home or you just stay in Hong Kong?
No, if you want to back 2 years later, because the contract 2 years.
Ah, okay. Wow. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. Bye. I find that so cool that there's such a community space for people to mingle. You know, it's just simply amazing that they have found each other. Hello. Where are you from? Indonesia? I've been to Bali. Yeah. Do you meet every weekend? That's amazing. And then you bring food, or there are some people where you can buy food? Ah, okay. It's amazing. Nice to meet you. Bye. You cook for everyone and then they... Wow. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you very much.
From America?
No?
From where?
Germany.
Oh, Germany. Okay.
It looks so fresh. So like tasty. Are you every day here or?
No, only Saturday.
Only Saturday?
Yeah.
How long have you been living in Hong Kong?
25.
25 years?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm from Madura.
Where is that? How far?
Bali.
Bali, yes.
Yeah, I'm from Surabaya.
How far is it from Bali?
1 hour. This is your husband?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to try, yeah?
What is this? Okay, I guess I'm trying.
Oh, I do.
No, it's enough. It's enough. Thank you. It's like prawn crackers. There are really hundreds of people around and everyone is just like prepared. It's not like they come once here. They come every single Saturday and that's how they spend their day off. They have umbrellas to protect them from the rain. All the things that you need to have a really nice weekend relaxation for yourself. And everyone that I've talked to is just so friendly, so welcoming, ready to talk, ready to explain where they are from and just be like social. It's amazing. There's another market which I'll tell you the name of. Is called Kowloon Street Market and it looks like very much clothes focused over here. Look at that, it is a bit wider and still in the middle of the houses. It just looks so scenic, these markets. I want to do a little stroll through here and once we get to the end there should be yet again another market. Let's get there first, see if it's there. This market I feel is more focused on the local population, so you will see some underwear being sold, clothes for men, women, kids, some masks, belts, all the stuff that you need. To me, Hong Kong and Kowloon is very much a market area. Like, if you like markets, this is the place to be. If you don't like markets, you will start liking them here. What do you think? Next level sun protection for me? Oh wow, it really covers you so well. I think it's like more of a beach hat. I really do love hats, so for me, any kind of new hat is always highlighting. So it costs 68 and it is fully polyester, but it has this strappy thing on here, so I can just make it tighter on my head. I'm really not sure if the material will not make me sweat on my hair, because this one you see is has a lot of holes, so it's very ventilated, but I kind of like it. Okay, let's get it. What's the best price? Do you have a discount? No discount? Oh, no discount. Okay, I left it because we had confusion in the numbers. I thought it's 68, but it was 89, and I think 89 is a bit much for the head. Charging my external mic, so I'm going to be speaking a little bit louder that you can still catch me. I have arrived to the next market, which is just next to the Goldfish market, and it is a flower market. Smell in here. I think this is one of the smells you can really imagine. I wish I could transfer via the screen, but it is very, very floral in here because we have a billion flower shops next to each other. I do not really have a green thumb at all. Whatever I touch is not going to survive. So my favorite type of plant is a plastic plant that cannot die on me. Poor kids. Oh my god. another type of plant that I never managed to keep alive. It just died on me. Snack time, and luckily there are some desserts that I wanted to try here in Hong Kong that are very famous for Hong Kong. Number one is the egg tart. Looks like that. It's pastry with like an egg filling inside. Now I'm not a huge fan of eggy desserts. Excuse me in advance if I don't like it. And the second one that I really wanted to try is a pineapple bun. Now I think I'm gonna start with this one because I'm kind of really craving already my dessert. Look at that. Whoa, it looks like a soft bread with a filling on top, and there's no pineapple inside despite the name of a pineapple bun. I think it is maybe like the way it looks or something about it. And how much did it cost, the pineapple bun? She didn't mention it, how much it cost individually, but together they cost $17.50. It's a really, really soft dough. It's like a brioche dough almost. Very, very fluffy inside. You can see the yeast has done its work there. And on top you have this crust that is really sweet and crunchy, almost like caramelized, but not really. So I'm really curious what it is on top there, and it is absolutely delicious. Next up is the egg tart. It is a classical Hong Kong dessert, as I've mentioned. And it is very heavy, you know, it's like, I mean, it's not like light, the other one. This one is packed with filling. Let's just get into it. I mean, the crust is nice, but I'm not a huge fan of the filling. I can see how it's a delicious dessert. I mean, it has the creaminess, and if you like desserts with like cream filling, really fatty feeling, really like buttery feeling, and then the crust around it, you will enjoy this. You will definitely enjoy this. I think it's just not my cup of tea. That has been exactly the little sugary pick-me-up that I needed, and now I want to head onto the bus to get to my next destination. Once I jump onto that bus, that's going to be my first public transport in Hong Kong. I mean, I've used the peak tram when I was here on my layover, but in terms of now, it's going to be the first one. I think I see my bus coming. It's a double-decker, yay! I'm going to try a double-decker, but it's not a red one, it's a blue one. Made it to the second floor of the bus, and I have the prime spot, first row, feeling like the bus driver. Wow. To drive on the bus, I've used my octopus card, which is like the public transport card which you need to get if you want to use public transport peacefully and I guess time wisely. You just tap in whenever you enter the public transport, and you're, I think, supposed to tap out as well when you go out, and you fill up the octopus card in convenience stores or big train stations. Now, apart from that, you can also pay with your contactless payment method by tapping in when you enter the bus. Oh my lord, what a ride it has been. Such a fun one, such a good view from the top. Really nice, like movie almost feeling, riding on the top of that bus. Definitely, if you catch the bus in Hong Kong, go to the top and try to get that very, very first row seat. You will be really having the best time there. It is booming, booming with people, booming with things, booming with shops. Shopping center 1, look at that. Shopping center 2, shops everywhere else. So, I've come to the Chungking Mansions, which is supposed to be like this international hub of everything, from food to like budget hostels and hotels. Lots of money exchanges and lots of businesses happening around here. But most importantly, it's supposed to be like a multicultural place, and I'm always up for that, to explore that. Where are you from? Ah,
Yeah.
I've been to the Philippines. It was a very beautiful country. Bye. Hello. Where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan.
You're from?
Germany.
Germany. Okay.
Bye. Oh, washing machines. That's good to know. I have laundry, and here in Hong Kong, I don't have a washing machine like I had in Japan, in China mainland. Self laundry. How much is it? 25 for 30 minutes. That's really cool. Okay. Nice, good to know that there are washing machines here. There are really so many people from so many cultures. I love places that are just a mix of things, and right here seems to be the place for it, that just represents that slice of Hong Kong, that international slice of Hong Kong that Hong Kong is so about. I mean, when you walk on Hong Kong, you really feel like you're in such an international place, and for me that is what makes it, I guess, like interesting to be here. So I've done lots of walking today, but I've also taken a bus. Now I've stayed in a good location on the Nathan Street, so everything was very much reachable here on Kowloon side. Hong Kong has so much public transport available for you. I haven't even taken the metro yet. Gosh, I'm so excited for that. It's supposed to be one of the best metros in the whole world. So what am I gonna see there? Like, I can't, I want to see it already. Today I didn't take a metro, I just didn't need it. And the bus was already... But look at that. There are very, very few people around. There are some benches, and you have the view onto the water, which is, by the way, spectacular. Almost like it's an elevated little park sitting area here with a view, which I think is so nice that it has been built here for people to enjoy. This is the Avenue of Stars that I'm heading to. It's basically the Hollywood of Hong Kong. There are supposed to be handprints of actors. I found spots with hands or like with fingerprints on here from famous actors. It is unfortunately not someone I know though, but you can compare your size of hands, which I think is so cool to do. Like you have a reference point. Apart from the Avenue of Stars, which I'm passing through at the moment, at 8 p.m. right here in this spot is gonna be a symphony of lights. That's how it's called. And it's supposed to be a light show right here on the water, which is why there are so many people around waiting just as I am for 8 p.m. And I'm not too far away from it at the moment. It is quarter to 8. Skyline looks already so amazing. It is a really, really long one and then a really hilly one. You can see some layers over there. I see some LED lights coming out of the buildings from there. That looks quite pretty. So it is now 8:07, so I think that is all we're gonna be seeing. And there is some music playing behind me, very, very subtle. And there are some like flashlights and some animations on them. But honestly, it's a little bit less than what I thought it would be. Symphony of Light sounded so spectacular, and this is just a few lights. The promenade here is massive. Honestly, you could walk around quite a long time and have really a scenic view next to you, and the water just feels so relaxing and so wild. I see lots and lots of waves because there are many boats around, and some of them are tourist boats. They have LED lights on them. Some of them are public transport ones. So I'm going to be taking the public transport one in one of my next videos. If you want to see that, and I think you really should see that, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. But wait. We're not going anywhere yet because we haven't had dinner yet. So let's head now to dinner, and I'm craving Indian, and hopefully that's exactly the place where I'm gonna find it, somewhere there on this long street. At the end, it didn't quite turn out to be Indian for dinner, but Pakistani. The owner was super nice. He explained the menu to us and helped choose a few first-timer things.
No Indian food or Pakistani?
Yeah, it's in 75 years ago we are the same people. Then we become two.
Yeah, never thought I'm gonna eat Pakistani food first time in Hong Kong. I thought I'm gonna be in Pakistan for that, which I definitely want to travel to. It's such a beautiful country. I've seen pictures. Look at the size of this menu. I mean, he said it's very similar to Indian food. So the first thing has already arrived, it is a masala chai. And my knowledge, unfortunately, about the Pakistani cuisine is so limited that I didn't know Masala chai is a thing. Oh, it's very delicious, very delicious. It's been way too long since my last masala chai. I had Hong Kong milk tea today. That was delicious. Now this is also delicious. The tea here in Hong Kong doesn't disappoint. So what is the soup?
Curry soup. A little bit spicy.
Curry soup, a little bit spicy.
Thank you. Really good.
That's also very good. Oh, it's very spicy. We also got this thing. It looks like tofu, to be honest. Look, it's really wobbly. It looks like dessert. It is sweet.
Yeah, it's sad.
Wait, did you already bring us dessert?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, it's really delicious. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to go to Pakistan. If this is the food in Pakistan, I'm gonna explode there. Okay, let's try Pakistani main food. The chickpea curry, the spinach curry. Gosh, I'm already drooling. Is that a chili? My rice comes like this. Ta-da! Guess it's to keep it hot. Okay, I have some fried bread here. You know, really, really nice. Wow, everything is so flavorful. Like every bite is an explosion of flavor. I have a feeling this is not my last time here. This has been so delicious. Look at it. We devoured all the food here and we are so full. This place was really 10 out of 10 for me. And Pakistani food, top of the list right now, honestly. I need more of it in my life. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Bye. Wow, they have 1 cup tea for 10 Hong Kong dollars. This is so nice. You can come just for that and I would come just for that. That's how good it is. There's only one last task left to do today and that is to get back to the hotel for a really good night's sleep because tomorrow I'm gonna be heading out to the other side over the water to Hong Kong Island. I'm gonna get there by Star Ferry and I'm gonna take the famous tram as well as explore various districts and eat so much food. So if you don't want to miss out on that video, make sure to subscribe now and I will see you there. And hit that like button to support me and so that other people find this video as well. Bye!